Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and I noticed the other day, it's been a while since we hit the Burnout pad, so what I want to do is build up this Dodge Viper ACR and give it an absolute rip. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, I want to leave the stock V10 in it. We do have other options, but I want to go with the V10. I'm definitely going to leave it rear-wheel drive. However, I am going to twin turbo it because it'll give us the most amount of horsepower and torque. As for the body, I really like this wing, so I'm just going to leave that where it is. For the tyre compound, the compound that's on it is really sticky, so I want to go to something with a lot less grip. So I'm going to chuck it on these snow tyres. I'm going to leave the stock widths where they are. I'm going to bring the rears from a 19 up to a 20. And as for the rims, I'm going to go with these Work in Motion M8Rs. They actually look really good on this. And they kind of mimic the stock look. As for the track width, I'm going to bring it all the way out in the front. And I'm going to leave the rear stock. Yeah, I'm going to leave that stock. Alright, jumping into the drivetrain. Definitely going to need an upgraded clutch. And I'm going to drop in a race transmission. Yep, 6-speed. I'm going to upgrade the drive shaft, and I'm going to go with the drift diff. Alright, jumping into here. We don't have a brake upgrade, which is fine. It's already adjustable. We'll chuck it on drift suspension. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and in the rear. Definitely no cage, and we'll chuck the weight reduction on now. So 2773. Honestly, the weight doesn't really matter for what we're doing. And now, as for the engine, I'm just going to go through and completely max it out. Honestly, I'm not sure what it's going to come out at yet, so we'll all find out once we put the flywheel on. Hopefully we got some pretty good gains. Yep, definitely need the turbos and the cooling. Now we get to the flywheel, we'll chuck that on. So 1,136 horsepower, 996 foot-pounds at 2820. Yeah, that can definitely work. Awesome, so there is the build done. The paint is also done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It is much appreciated. Cheers. Now, let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure where it is, but I'm going to max out the rear at 55 PSI. Yep, for the gearing, that actually looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave that alone. For the alignment, I'm going to take all the camber out of the front, and I'm going to leave the negative 1.5 in the rear. All the rest of the suspension's fine. If you want to download this tune, share code's at the bottom of the screen. I'm not going to do anything with the aero, but for the brakes, I'm going to go with an 80 balance and a 10% force. Yep. And as for the diff, we're going to go ahead and bring this up to 100. We'll take the 10% out. Awesome. So there is the tune done. Now, let's hit the burnout pad, shall we? Hell yeah, so there we go. This thing is set up perfectly for the Burnout pad. We didn't put it on any walls, we put it in all four corners of the main pad and in the little cutout section. Overall, I'm super happy with how this turned out. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.